push through, but we didn't really see that on Ascent, so I want to see it here from Liquid.
All right. Well, what we have seen typically from Alliance when they were playing with the previous lineup of agents, they were playing a little bit more passive. Now they cannot really do that with this double breach, double splash composition, but they start on attack. So let's see what is the plan. They are grouping up towards A, although Cryptics this time on the Cypher has the spike and is putting a camera on mid. One trap, secures C long. Oh, Scream, very aggressive dash towards A.
Oh, there we go. That's what we want to see. Scream with 2 immediate headshots onto Fearoth. The aggression is working out great for them so far. They've got control of A and they're going to get the spike down quickly. That's good. Now, Alliance are backed up in towards CT. They have to fight their way back in. And since they have such a defensive comp, it's going to be more difficult to do these retakes. They really want to be holding down those sites to begin with. But Scream came up massive there. Hype is going to take a headshot through the wall. Scream is going to find Juicio, but oh my god, that Hot Hands takes down Scream. And Kadavra will find the shot onto Link as well. They're making their way back in. Soulcast finds one onto Hype. Soulcast another onto Lucker, and they'll finish it off with a third.
Well, very aggressive opener by Scream. And it's a bit of weird that Fearoth didn't feel fear from that dash. He was still standing on long and just didn't go away, right? Because this is telegraphic. Like, a Jet goes long, dashes forward. What does he want to do? Does he do it just with no follow-up? No, he wants to push you. And Fearoth was still standing there with his bow out. So this was a little bit uncharacteristic from Fearoth here, to just still hold his ground without being ready against Scream. But it is what it is. Liquid takes decisively the first round, which is a great sign for them, especially since now the Sky is already 4 out of 6 for the ultimate. They can be ready for the next round with already a Sky ultimate. The Jellyfishes were gonna push that hard. And now Yampy takes a little bit of control of A short. He knows there's one player next to him, but now he doesn't know if it's left or right, upper left. There can be a lot of options. This is why the Tasmanian Tiger goes in, then checks all the corners. They go play safe. Scream takes a lot of control and sits under heaven now.
Yeah, he's taking that second orb as well, and they've already got through onto site now, taking it for free. And Alliance are backed out here. Fearoth turning around the corner. He's going to dodge the bullets massively from Scream. Scream's going to be able to jump back down, though. He's Jet. He can soften his landing. Although we've seen a lot of Jets falling to their deaths in the few series we've watched. Now, Cryptic's holding the back line. Oh, and stunned. Juicio is going to be taken down. Cryptic's with the second headshot will take down Hype as well. He's pushing back forward. Or back forward? That's an interesting way of saying it. He's pushing back towards T-Spawn, try and get that last pick, but Lucker is giving him the slip. He's going to run back. He only has a shorty. He doesn't really want to turn around this corner. Scream now looking for those picks up in heaven. Finds one. Fearoth the way of the trade. It's one pick for Alliance, but turning around the corner. Oh, with his bow out, Fearoth is going to get taken out as well. It's just Lucker in spawn with the shorty. Like a game of Clue. And there's Quiptix with the kill. Quiptix.
Not many losses from Liquid side, which is pretty good. They actually did build up the economy on Soulcast. It's 5 level 6. Now, I see many pro teams not really use the ultimates on round 3, even if they can, because they know it's a bonus run, and they try not to convert those ults many times, and they try to use it on a full buy, which will be the round after that. But I don't know. I kind of feel like it would actually be beneficial in this context because Scream already has his ultimate and he's definitely using it this round. So if Soulcast gets an orb and tries to help Scream get some kills with those daggers, that would be absolutely amazing. But now he's on mid. He's not going towards any kind of orb. So they're going to try to push on B aggressively.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, using that wolf to try and find out anyone. I think they saw Juicio there, and Scream is going to take the first shot immediately. A right click from a good range there. And he's going to take that first kill down now. They back up after getting that first pick. It's good for them, and they can just replay that, go back towards A, which is actually where Yampy has taken a lot of space. Alliance filled in the gaps on B after Juicio was taken down, and it means that Yampy has been able to get into the corner here. Lucker has to clear every corner, and he doesn't clear the right ones. He gets taken down. Scream with the headshot. Yampy with another headshot. They pushed all the way through. And on this round where they only had 4 Spectres, and the knives, they've come all the way through. Scream has done so well to get those orbs and actually get in the ult this round. Oh, it's a brilliant paranoia, and Cryptix is going to take advantage of it. Liquid are looking What's
way
even
better.
the word? Yeah, I mean,
Just
they
way
look
better.
fearsome.
Yeah, way better. And it comes down to everyone doing their job, you know? Scream, fantastic openers in the pistol round and in round 3 so far with the dash. I really like how he used the upcraft into dash back. Like, he checked one close corner, and well, coincidentally there was one player there, so he gets the kill with the right click, but then goes immediately back and doesn't really risk being killed, because now 5v4. Remember, this is Haven. Haven is such a complicated map on defense. If you lose one guy early on, you lose the entire map control. Ooh, already a dash.
Wow. Oh, Kadavra.
A little bit over eager, I guess.
Oh, Kadavra with 3. Look at that. That's massive, and he's going to use the hot hands to heal himself up as well. You don't want to go into this one, guys. Kadavra, he's massive. Juicio comes up behind. Soulcast takes that pick down as well. Liquid looking a bit overconfident. Cryptix does take down Juicio now, and he's going to have to hold off the rest of the Alliance team. They've come up massive on this, and he's jumping. He finds
Oh my god,
Cryptix! 2
Cryptix!
headshots! He's on 43 HP. He doesn't know where the last player is, but that neural theft, it's going to find out. Lucka, turn around. You'll see him. There he is. Knows he's coming up behind him. He's going to turn back around the corner. Oh, Lucka's good with the last kill. Oh.
Lucker picks up the Vandal and kills Cryptix. Cryptix almost baited Liquid out of this. I was really surprised at Scream like dashing super fast like, against an eco like this. He has no follow-up. He gets punished by Kadavra. This is something that, you know, maybe in those lower buy rounds when your opponent is probably doing some real reckless stuff, maybe you shouldn't do reckless stuff yourself. He had no support. No one was close to him. When it comes to trading, he gets punished by the one shot by Cadaver. Cadaver then just goes nuts with the Sheriff, gets a triple kill, and just on the basically back of Scream's dash, Alliance gets gifted around, and now Yusu has that operator, opens up on Scream, Jet on Gen action, and Solkas is trying to compensate with some vision control on double doors, but he only knows about one player now.
Yeah, now Liquid are pushing over towards mid again. They try and flash Juicio out of position. Ooh, Soulcast playing it close there. Flying close to the flames. He doesn't get shot. And now they want to head back towards mid there. Some shock darts are coming out over towards Garage, which gave Yampy a bit of a shock. Haha. But he turns back around and he's ready to go back towards mid with his teammates here with the operator. Looks like he's heading up the charge, actually. He's going to go for that first pick. He knows Juicio might be round the back there. He knows he has that operator. Here come the Seekers. It's going to see 3 over to the right. Oh, I'm not sure. They didn't break them for some reason, and out they come. The run it back is going to be used by Kadavra. He pushes in. He's completely blind, though, and he doesn't know where anyone is. It gets taken down by Soulcast. Fearoth is good with the spray onto Soulcast and Cryptic. Link is finding 2, and he comes back around. Lucka finds a pick onto Link. Yampido, he's coming in from behind. He's got the shorty out. Oh, no, that's the wrong gun to have out against Lucka. He'll take it down, and it's 3 players left alive on the Alliance side.
Yampi seems to be really liking his shorty, but we didn't see yet its effectiveness on attack specifically. Really well played by Liquid when it comes to that B execution, and I really liked how Yusu was holding his ground against the Jellyfishes, because the thing is, I see people adjusting their playstyle against Killjoy turrets, recon arrows and drones the same way. Sometimes you just want to bait it out to be closer to you, because your opponent might be mistiming their push because of the fact that they're not getting a lot of information yet by them. So this is really well played, but didn't pay off. And now Yusu has to be dashless now, but they're being fed towards the
Hunter's Fury. Yeah, I'll find out. Yampy didn't really have anywhere to go. He took advantage of that fact. Now Alliance come into this round with a lot of advantage. Kadavra's actually got a nice position here as well, and that means one player in Soulcast is stuck inside A short. You have to fight his way out of there probably, honestly, because he's just holding this down. Kadavra, he knows there's somebody there, saw that there was 2, and now has to keep that one down. But the rest of Liquid, they're heading towards C. They're gonna run over there. Oh, I mean, Soulcast is fighting his way out now, but in comes Kadavra from behind, the spray down through the wall. Not gonna find him, and he's actually blind now. Sprays it down. He's only got 3 bullets left in the chamber, but he's going to turn around and actually find that pick. They come in onto C, though. The Rolling Thunder. It pushes them through, and it makes Alliance hold back towards these corners. Cryptics find the first shot onto Hype, but Lucka's in the corner spraying down, finds Link. They do have the sight, but Juicio comes in from the side, and Lucka finishes off Cryptics there. It's back to 3-3.
Man, oh my god, dude. First 3 rounds by Liquid were beautiful, consistent, very confident, and had follow-ups. Everyone was like doing their job right now. And then the round against the eco buy was where the disaster started, and now it looks like Liquid from Ascent. Disjointed, not having like any of their backs when it comes to their teammates. Utilities is used with no intent, like the Breach ultimate being used like that with no follow-up. Scream was just waiting, like, and that was with the dash very late. They didn't take advantage of anything that was happening. So, not happy seeing this. Hopefully they will wake up for the next rounds.
Yeah, they're coming around now. Back towards mid, where they ran into the operator of Juicio last time. But Juicio isn't there this time. He's over towards C-Long. So he's not going to be an issue for them, but replaced by Cadaver and Fearoth. I mean, formidable opponents in themselves. In come the Wolf of Soulcast, but it's not going to find anybody. It's taken out immediately there by Cadaver. And they're just holding mid down now. They can't get really too far forward. Fearoth uses his Owl drone. It's not going to find anyone yet. He's bobbing and weaving all the way through the site. Yampi has taken control over towards Garage, but they're pushing him out here. The gravity well, it's going to try and keep him in place. A flash around the corner. Cadaver uses one. Ooh,
beautiful
almost
flick.
Takes down Link as well. The Hot Hounds to keep him away too. Scream is going to move on to site here. Oh, but he's actually taking a good position here. Fearoth, though, he's around the corner. He takes one down. He takes two down. He turns back round. Cadaver takes down Scream. Soulcast, though, he's good with the trade. Oh, Hype is just around the corner. We'll take him out there. And now it's 4-3. Alliance are coming back into this one with fire.
Seems like they found the weakness for Liquid, which is just kind of like putting them off tempo, you know? It's kind of weird because Liquid changed their approach from the first rounds. They were using a lot of utility to just not to dry pick into anything. And it seems like in the past 3 rounds now, they're doing the exact opposite. Even though they have so much utility, they don't really use it to go into an area. They just try to shift into gaining map control. And that is being abused by Cadaver, specifically on 2 rounds right now. So we'll see if he reads that into Liquid's behavior. But Liquid got stopped from taking that A guard in control. They go through the smoke. Cadaver is there.
And now I want to say, oh, Yampi uses his From the Shadows to try and find out any information. He gets sent back from whence he came by Alliance, though. They push through now, Liquid. Only with a few weapons. Scream gets onto site. Link and Yampi are going to take down picks. Cadaver takes down one onto Scream, though. Oh, but they've got the numbers advantage. Oh, not anymore if Fearoth just sprays that down. Link finds one, and Yampi turning around the corner with the Jugs. The flying Jugs will take one out before Fearoth can get the trade as well. Now it's just Fearoth. Oh, pushed out of position there. And he has the recon. By the camera as well. Yeah, he has recon, and he uses it over towards back of sight. That might find out Cryptix. No, it's not going to find out Cryptix. Oh, there it is. But he didn't really see it. He was spinning around like Britney Spears. Get out of his way, but in they come.
Oh, that was so close!
Link will just about find the shots in time. Fearoth almost with the spray transfer, but not enough. Liquid, wow, with a great finally, this is something I was talking about in the previous 3 rounds. This round, they actually spun around. They used the utility first and then dashed and took control. This is basically how that composition should work, right? You have abundance of, I use this word 3rd time today, I like it, abundance of utility that has similar purpose. You stun, you flash, you gain control of an area, and then Jet abuses that by dashing into a spot. Okay. Oh, Cadaver finds one to Yampi and another onto Link. He's good for the headshots and another onto Cryptix. Scream has found Juicio in the meantime, but Cadaver's coming in hot from behind. Quite literally, he turns back around the corner. Fearoth is actually pushing Scream out of position. Scream does find that pick onto him, though, so it's back to a 2v3. Now Cadaver is going to cut his losses and run back. He didn't even get shot once. He still has full armor after using that run it back. That's a massive run it back to find 3 kills. Scream now, looking for that pick. He's going to try and shut Cadaver down, but... oh, he's only got 6 bullets. Oh, no, he's turned around. Oh, Cadaver. Oh, that timing was very close. Cadaver's now going to push through. Soulcast isn't looking the right way. That's the 4th for Cadaver. He's going to look for his last flash around the corner, and that's the ace!
Cadaver going absolutely bonkers. 14, 7, and 9 rounds with 5 assists, by the way. So he has massive impact, and he's one of those, I would say, just gears in Alliance machine that turned this game around, because 3 first round were a disaster for Alliance. They were just being dismantled by Liquid, but he solely changed the pace of the game on that A-long with the hold with the Sheriff. And to see him shine like this again in that hold. I feel like Alliance gets a pretty good read on the basic executions on beginning of the round from Liquid, because two times, I think two times, Alliance did the same thing. They hear a teleport from Yampi towards A short, and Scream jumps forward with the dash towards the Kabi outside of A long here on this spot. I'm not sure if you guys see my cursor. You guys see it? Okay. So Jet dashes here in this spot, and this is why Alliance is prepared for that, because they know that Yampi is already close. This is where Cadaver goes in with the really crisp crosser placement, and they already know where the other player is. They abuse that, and it's very cool to see that they can read into the plan from Liquid so well.
Yeah, I mean, now Liquid, a couple of them can buy up into this round just a little bit because the economy wasn't quite balanced between them, so it does mean that Soulcast gets a Vandal, but everybody else either on a Classic or a Sheriff, and it means now trying to come back into this one on an Eco. I mean, they did it once before. Scream has his Knives Out as well. That's a nice one to have. It's a good movie as well. I recommend Knives Out. Very nice.
Yeah, I like it as well.
Daniel Craig, yeah. They're going to move towards mid and C there.
Are they going to use Seekers? I don't think. First the Wolf. Oh, beautiful shock that to stop the Wolf from even doing anything. Yampi, 32 HP, and he gets killed by Cadaver. Second time in the exact same spot, but this time with no flash. Cadaver just mixing up a lot of his plays by changing them, you know, not doing a pattern, which is pretty cool to see.
Yeah, he's now, I mean, it's coming up massive for him. He's on a 2.05 KD with 15 and 7 now, something like that, and it means that now Lucker has to hold down C here, but you know, only against 4 players. Oh, and Cryptics! Oh, that's a brilliant disappearance of the smoke. Disappearance, a revocation of the smoke to find that first pick, and he's spraying down the team. Cadaver will pick up the last, but wow, Alliance.
What is going on? Lucker with the spray transfer. That was a beautiful hold by Lucker, and Cadaver. Man, this guy is on fire, and he's, you know what's even more scary is that he plays Phoenix. If he would be on Reyna like we have seen him before, this would have less impact, because now he's basically the way I like to explain Phoenix Run It Back is like it's a reverse Sage ultimate. It's a proactive sixth player, right? Which you don't have to wait for a player of yours to just die, and Cadaver now ready with that. Okay. Well, I was praising him, but now that was unnecessary.
Yeah, Scream is the shutter down of dreams there. He's going to stop Cadaver in his tracks. Juicy has been found. He's going to have to commit that dash, but he's only dashed into the corner of the wall. Yampi will find that trade. Oh, that's a massive... Oh, it doesn't find the kill, but Soulcast will in the end. Oh, the neural theft as well. That's going to find out where the Alliance players are. They know there's one towards C. They know there's one over towards CT, not knowing whether they've gone into heaven or going to turn around the corner. Oh, Soulcast narrowly misses out on getting his head taken off by Lucker there. And the flash, Scream jumps up. He's going to get taken out, but Lucker's on 1 HP. Very lucky from him. No, not at all. Cryptics will finish that one off through the wall. It's just hype, and they know. Somehow he's coming through CT, but immediate headshot. That's going to take down Nuggets to the 1v3. Yeah. He has Neural Theft available if he wants to commit into this round, but he might back up here. He has enough money that he can commit this no matter what. Throws down that, makes sure nobody is close. Oh, that's a brilliant headshot. The aim punch stops Hype from hitting that headshot.
That was actually very close. But I have to say, a little bit greedy from Cadaver. I don't feel like there was a need to go for that orb, specifically in that spot where he heard a lot of utility being used in A lobby. There was no guarantee that no one was waiting for him, and he paid the price. He essentially did cost Alliance around here, because, you know, as we explained, Haven is a very specific map. Losing a defender so early on opens up so much, and they had big problems on A short because of that. The confidence in Liquid was boosted a lot. Now one way being used on double doors. Scream, what are you gonna do this time? What is the support? What are the support players gonna do with the flashes that breach the sky? How they will help Scream to take control of the side. The Tasmanian Tiger against...
Oh, Lucio! He's got great reactions, and he'll find Yampi before he can turn around the corner there. Scream is going to take the opportunity to push into Garage here. So he's going to get that position at the very least. Oh, but he's got a warning shot from Juicio there. They push through the Rolling Thunder. It hits too. Kadavra has to turn back around the corner, but Kadavra finds that pick onto Scream and now can push through this wall. It's pushing through. He doesn't find the shot. Soulcast will take that down. Fearoth in the meantime has used the Hunter's Fury, takes down Cryptix. Soulcast can't get onto site. Hype is there to finish him off. Link turns around, gets a trade. It's just Link, 1v3. Link against the world. It's like, well, Legend of Zelda. He pushed. Oh no, Fearoth.
Unlucky timing.
Yeah. Well, Alliance now 7-5. That's the half.
Well,
it's gonna be difficult for Liquid.
At least we have seen a follow-up on the Breach ultimate here. Like, unfortunately for Scream, he didn't have his Blade Fury, and he was running there with a Vandal instead of a Phantom, which also makes, by the way, a big difference on playing Jet. Like, you when you're dashing forward to take control of sites, you're essentially buffing yourself because of the distance that is you're gonna be closer to your enemies, right? So Phantom in theory is better. You have you have a better fire rate, you have better damage or equal damage to Vandal up close, essentially getting a better gun. But the Vandal, unfortunately, doesn't have those benefits, and he was a little bit awkward in that fight. But he took the space pretty well. Now let's focus on what is happening on the minimap. From Alliance, they have a 3-1 split with Lurker on Cypher. Soulcast does get a memo from his build that someone is here. Now he uses the auto recon tool to go in a shot. He sees the Astra player.
No, I mean, positional advantages. Scream is pushed all the way up C long there. Got that orb, and he's actually coming around behind. Hype is watching that from T-spawn. He making sure his team is not going to die here. Oh, and they're going to meet. They're going to meet. They're going to lock eyes. No, they didn't. Passing lovers. It's star-crossed. But they're not going to find each other. Locker is going to be there to stop their true love from evolving. No, he's going to turn around the corner. There we go. Scream finds the first pick. No trade. Oh, there's Locker to finish it off. Scream will actually come away with the pick there. I thought Locker was going to be able to stop that one from happening, but not quite. Now, the rest of the Alliance players are coming over towards A. In comes the flash. Oh, Juicio doesn't check the corner. Kadavra will take down Cryptix now, but Soulcast is good for the trade. It's down to a 3v2. Liquid are holding this off. Soulcast gets revealed, but Lucker can't do anything about it. Oh, he'll take one headshot onto Link, though, to finish that one off. They still need to get on site, though. Oh, that's a nice shot dart. It forces Soulcast off to the side, but Soulcast is good with the aim. He takes one, and Yampi will finish it off. It's 7-6 now.
Beautiful hold by Liquid here. On the back of the flashes as well. I mean, in general, utility used by Breach and Sky. And although it was a little bit awkward when it comes to the later trades, especially when Breach went out from CT, but Liquid wasn't certain exactly where is the second opponent, so I can understand the hesitance and the awkward positioning to not have a quick trade setup. But in general, Alliance seems to be patient with the attack on Haven so far, at least in this pistol round. So maybe this is going to be a pattern we're going to see. They're going to try to bait out Liquid into taking map control, because remember, Liquid...
Oh, Scream! Wow! 2 with the Bulldog. And it's just a few sprays, and Soulcast is good for that kill onto Lucker. They're hitting heads. They're coming around, and they're actually coming back into this game. They're feeling good now, and Cryptix will finish off Fearoth there for Scream. Hype is the only player left now. Let's get Hype. He's coming around with the classic. I think Cryptix will have this one on lock, though, and he'll spray him down. Flawless from Liquid round in that second round. And by the way, Alliance, I know it's Kadavra. That's what I've been saying. Don't worry. Don't worry, I know you. Avada Kadavra, exactly. Just because I'm posh doesn't mean I'm saying Kadavra.
Another Harry Potter reference, I see. I see a pattern here.
And I mean, to be fair, it's true. He's 18 and 10. It's the killing curse. It makes sense. It's actually quite a smart name. If you like Harry Potter.
Wait, he literally picks up Marshall in this round. Okay.
Interesting.
I guess he wants to play an operator and this game on attack. What I wanted to just finish my train of thought from before. Liquid has to play a little bit more aggressive because of the Breach and the Sky on defense, right? At least that's what as Alliance could read into the composition. So because of that, they might be actually playing more defaulty. As you can see right here, they're just kind of waiting for those Breach flash, Jet dash, or Sky flash combo, but it's not happening. We didn't see it from Liquid on Ascent as well, even though it's a perfect map to do it, right? So Alliance might be counter-stretting themselves here.
Well, Either way, they have to make their way onto site, so the hot hands goes out to try and catch out anybody behind the block. That Scream is coming through Blade Storm, doesn't hit any of them. Well, he only used one in the end, but doesn't quite land onto Hype there. But Hype is back around the corner. Here we go. Juicio is going to start off the attack over towards A with 2 players over towards short. 1 player backing him up. Now there's a standoff over towards Garage, but we'll keep an eye on this one for the moment. Juicio pushes through. He's not going to get caught out by that fault line, but oh, in comes Juicio onto Scream, and another headshot. Soul Castle eventually traded out, but he uses the Hawk a little too early. Oh no, he won't. That's brilliant. Actually finds one. The shot tile will finish him off in the end, and they've taken control of site. It's just Cryptic's left, and he's in an awkward position to try and do this. Hype has kind of kept him on this side of the map. Here's Hype there. He might actually be able to find this kill at least. Finds the headshot. Not quite the kill though, and Hype is just going to run away. No need to keep that one going. But he's running through. Oh,
nice bait. Nice bait. Hype was just going through towards A side to bait that he's, you know, low on HP because he was half HP, trying to get the opponent into the crosses of his teammate. And Kadavra took the easiest kill of his career here, right here. But now let's take a look. This was the bonus run for Liquid. They were playing with awkward weapons. Now they're buying into 5 rifles, but still 2 small shields. Something that might be a little bit worrying, especially on Scream, who has to play a little bit more aggressive. And Kadavra has his run it back ready. So now how they will utilize that, because they don't have the flashes that Liquid has, right?
Oh my god, Yampi. Look, he's in the smoke, he finds one. Oh, the run it back is going to go right into him. Oh, Kadavra will pull out his gun. It wasn't out on his player model, but he got it out in time now. Cryptix is stuck over towards Heaven. He can back out over towards CT. Kadavra, there goes the run it back. It's been used to good effect. Find 1 kill. It's down to a 4v4 now, though. Oh, and Scream, immediate with the headshot. Finds that one onto Kadavra, and he's going to join the rest of his team over towards C, where the rest of the players on Alliance backed up into C long. The Seekers, they're going to find that every player is in C long, and that's actually annoying there for Alliance. It means, well, their plan has been revealed at the very least. And Scream, he's keeping up his form. He's just tapping heads. He comes through onto Juicio. The flashes and the stuns, they come through Link. He just pushes them back, and he'll take that last kill as well. That's a lovely retake from Liquid.
And you can see the confidence building up again in Liquid. Like the flashes, the pushes, the aggressive pushes with those flashes should be the trademark of the way Liquid plays this composition. And it's a little bit different from what we typically see. Like we don't really witness a Breach Sky in one composition a lot, but you have to consider that those 2 agents got significantly buffed during patch 3.0. And look at the setup. Look at the setup. This might be a dash from Scream towards A sewer with the combination of the aftershock, and also Sky was gonna take control aggressive on A, but there's no one here.
There.
But the problem is,
although looks for Kadavra. He's not going to find it. He's going to back out now. But the rest of the team, they're heading over towards long. Juicio's going to be found out by that wolf. Scream's going to turn around the corner with that flash, but Laka, wow, he turned around and he wasn't fully flashed. He pick that onto Scream. Liquid now have to back out and just think about what they've done. Juicu, I heard it was Juicu, picked up that Vandal. And now, I mean, they have full weapons now, which is nice for them. They can push around onto site, but they're taking their time. Give me a corpse. He looks for that one, but I think it's timed out already.
Yeah, it was too late. I think it's 15 seconds if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, well, he has to back out now, and that's... Actually, that could have been a really useful neural theft as well. Could have given them information on exactly where they want to go, because there's 3 players on A. If you rotate here, you might actually be able to find your way onto B or something like that. Something going down towards Garage, while the standoff is happening over here at A. Firov. Oh, he's going to be taken out by one clean shot by Yampi to the head. Here comes the Cosmic Divide. That's going to make their way over onto A. Gives them a little snippet of the site. Oh, the
beautiful setup.
Link there. Yeah, and actually they're going to make their way. They're going to get on there. Oh, here comes the Hawk, and they're actually going to push through. Everybody's flashed, but Kadavra finds 2, and Hyper's got 1. The spike's down, though. They are going to be able to plant it in time. It's just 1 player. Yampi's going to teleport through that tripwire, come through over towards A long. Slow. Yeah, he needs to play this smartly. Checking every corner, making sure. Oh, Hype! Wow, that was quick.
His head is just cleaned off. But
Jesus.
you can see how Sky is really powerful when it comes to the flashes to abuse like Viper walls and Astra ultimates. But the thing is, in this patch, if someone turns around from your flash, it has very little to no effect. And Kadavra, I think, I'm not certain because I'll have to watch a replay, but he either was playing anti-flash, but I don't think he was. He just turned around to be not affected, and when he flicked back, he gets a double kill. Big play by him. Like, that was nuts. Absolutely nuts. But the third kill was made by Hype, so they hold it beautifully. And you know exactly which angles you need to hold, because the Astra wall is impenetrable otherwise, right? So they need to go for specific angles, so it's easier to pre-aim those.
Yeah, well now, heading towards C-Long Alliance. Yampy there with the operator. He's going to look for this first pick. Turns around the corner and he's going to find one onto Kadavra. Massive. Oh, Juicio turns around the corner and Yampy misses his shot by a hair. Oh, Cryptics though. The immediate headshot onto Juicio, who used that updraft to get above him. Oh, the shot does a lot of damage though. Oh, Scream is there for the rescue though. He'll come back. Oh, and Luck is stuck in the back of the site. He's taken down as well. It's just Hype and he's made his way over to B. He was lurking. The rest of his team is dead now and he's just the lone survivor. Aftershock isn't going to find anything. Unlucky. Oh, Scream. Head clean off by Hype. He's going to push around over into Garage here. I don't think they heard his footsteps down there because they're not turning around, but Link is now looking for this one, as well as Soulcast. His location's been revealed. He's going to have to back out here, remove that. You don't want that on you. Oh, and he's going to run straight into the trap wire. But he's leaving, though. He wants that Vandal.
Let's take a look at the cash of Alliance. It seems like a pretty good choice to save cash. He doesn't actually need to rebuy shields because he's at 124. Unfortunately, that's exactly the amount of damage that Phantom deals over 30 meters. But he should be able to buy a rifle for a teammate if he doesn't buy utility. Then they have 2 rifles on Firot and Jusu. Although Jusu can drop a gun because he has his Blade Storm ready. And Kadavra has his 5 out of 6 on his ultimate. This looks like a pretty decent round coming in, a very aggressive round from Alliance. So good call to save that one gun. They know that Yampy is playing an operator and he's never playing A so far. So most likely we're gonna see a pickup of a orb on C-Long and then a relocation towards A after the utility from Sky who plays there is being used like with no success, right? If there will be no information given that, oh, someone is here and so on. We'll see. We'll see.
We will see. Now, Alliance are doing the same thing they wanted to do last time. The Aldrone comes out this time well ahead of the rest of the players. Yampy's actually going to have to back out because of that. But
they have to run it back.
Anyway. Yeah, they have run it back available. There are a lot of ults available on both teams. Both Neural Theft allowed, and Scream has actually used his Blade Storm as well. He's holding down A short here. He's just going to make sure nobody gets him through here. The Hawk to try and flash anybody who's there, but nobody is. Yampy, though, he's holding down B, and that's a lovely flick onto Kadavra. He's going to be shut down again. How many times has Kadavra died first in this one? He's actually being shut down so many times, and he's the only one on Alliance who's doing all of that entry fragging work. So that's a sore loss for them to have. Juicio's going to push in. Oh, nice paranoia. Catches him, but nobody's set for the follow-up.
Juicio caught by the fault line.
Yeah. But again, no follow-up from that. But they are going to come in through Garage here onto C. Cryptic's trying to hold it down. Camera taken out. He comes around the corner. Cryptic's looking for that. Oh, a lot of shots hit him, but they're not going to finish it off. They don't know he's there. Oh my god, he's dodging bullets. No Hype. We'll find it. Soulcast though with the spray is going to find Fearoth and Juicio. Lucker takes down 2. It's Soulcast and Leak, and now it's just a 2v2.
Oh, wait.
He's going to back up. Oh, Lucker.
I thought it, but he's actually behind. He was actually behind the cat.
Nice Neural Theft, but Scream takes advantage of them waiting for that one, and it's going to kill Lucker with that. Hype only has 24 armor left. He's going to plant this spike down, and Scream is going to take this time to push up a little further. Sit inside that smoke. No, they're going to sit back a little further, but they do need to push up. They've got one operator and using these knives for the other player. So now Hype turning around the corner. He's looking for this first kill. Oh, here comes Yampy. Is Yampy quick? He misses the shot. Oh, Scream is there. Oh, if that wasn't for Scream, that was close. How did he miss it? It looked like it went through his body for me.
The shot from the operator? No, it went. The shot actually went to the stack, so it was quite off.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually a little bit surprised that Scream didn't go first. That they actually put Yampy on that peak.
I guess, yeah, well, the knives are quick. You can turn around that corner and get that trade immediately, I guess.
True. But you could also just jump forward. I mean, they didn't know where exactly is he standing,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
kind of makes sense to bait the operator player into getting info. But this is a saving grace for Liquid because it was so close. What the thing I didn't like is Jusu like lurking on A, trying to control a lobby. They needed him on side for sure. But we'll see how the next round is gonna go. Oh, no info, no info for Liquid here.
Yeah, and Jusu, I mean, he just pushed through, no fear. Luckily, nobody around the corner to finish him off there, but now they just wait. Liquid looking for that first player. Out comes the Alg drone. It's not actually going to spot out Scream. Oh, and Scream turns around the corner, takes advantage of that. One headshot onto Gadavra. Again, the first pick down. They push through onto site. Scream's going to find Jusu. Soulcast onto Hype now. Oh, Fearoth turns around the corner at the wrong time, but not capitalizing on that one. Oh, there it is, though. The spray down from the firing squad makes it 11-9 now. Liquid, they're looking to finish this one out as quickly as possible.
Good job. Like that. I mean, this was a lower buy round for Alliance, but still Liquid is holding great. Not many losses. They're building up their economy. They have for sure, even if they're gonna lose next 1, maybe 2 rounds, they're still gonna have a consistent buys on those rounds, so they have some leeway here and wiggle room to play. Now a timeout coming in for sure from Alliance. They need to find something to make it work, right? And what are we looking for? We're looking for some ultimates here, and we have some. We actually have a runner back, we have the Hunter's Fury ready, and Lucker 6 out of 7. We have seen Lucker use the ult on A before to just kind of like cut the side in half, maybe like in 2/3, and leave out the right side, which is a great choice because you can force the plant in an awkward spot for the defenders to hold, which is something that might happen, especially in combination with the run back. So that's an option. They still know that Yampi is playing the operator, right? He didn't die. I mean, he did die, but they picked up the operator in the previous 2 rounds. So the thing is, how do they counter him, right? They need that drone to take some control, maybe smoke off crucial positioning of Yampi. And Yampi actually dropped... Wait, did they play a double operator? No, he dropped the operator to Scream this time.
Scream now going out with it. I mean, it makes sense. He's on the jet. He's going to look for this pick over towards C-Long. It's a very normal position for a jet to play. It is interesting that we don't see much with the operator. I guess that's just the way he plays. Nothing wrong with that. Now, Jusu. Oh, Soulcast actually finds 3 with that wolf. So they know at least a few are over towards A link there. Jusu heading up the charge towards A. And Soulcast is actually going to back out. He doesn't really want to take that fight when his teammates aren't there to help him out. To run it back on the side of Alliance there. Oh, Jusu's going to run into nothing. Cryptics. Oh, that's lovely. Actually, that Hunter's Fury might find the end of that. Hype will take down Soulcast in the end, but the Hunter's Fury doesn't actually come up too massively for them. It's down to a 4v4, but it's sending Alliance away. They're going to run all the way back to their spawn. Make sure they can get away with at least their lives. We do love, like, you know, you just... We love life. Everyone just wants to be alive. That's the lesson here. So they're going to run away. Actually, Fearoth is sending himself all the way to C. Maybe just a scouting mission. Looking for something. Here comes the lineup for a recon dart.
Is it?
Yeah, here we go. Bouncing it off. Let's see. Where's this one go? Off it goes. Thank you, Raven. Ooh. Not sure that's quite what he meant to do, and out comes the Rolling Thunder, and he's actually going to take a lot of shots there as well. We'll move past that. Yampi turns around and actually doesn't get straight. Oh, finds 2. Lucker will find the trade in the end, but Cryptix is here, and I mean, Lucker's on 1 HP. What can you do here? Yep, Cryptix will find 1 shot, and it's just Fearoth on 30 HP to finish off the round. There's 10 seconds left. He has to run this one through, and oh, Scream, very quick with that shot. 12-9 now. Oh, and Alliance have no money.
Well, they had an advantage in this round, I would say. Like 4v4 on the Haven definitely is favoring the attackers, even though Liquid was stacking A in that position. I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to find sense in the recon arrow, right? He was making a lineup. I guess he missed it because he wasn't revealing anything. But it's looking like good for Liquid right now. They're taking control of everything happening in the game. They have control of every single side. They do use the flashes aggressively, and Alliance now with the lower buy just have to brute force their way.
Oh, here comes Soulcast. He only finds one though. Hype is good for the trade. Flash now, and it's going to keep him back for a second, but already lost one player on both sides. It doesn't really matter how much you keep them back until your teammates are there. So, Hype now going to head up the charge. That's interesting. He's usually been holding the flank. This time it's the Astra holding the flank. He is going to give me a corpse. There is one right in front of him, though. And it's going to reveal where they are. Link shows his head for a second. Peekaboo. He's not going to get shot for it. The Hot Hands comes out to try and move him out of position, but he's already moved. Hype doesn't know this. Scream is just around the corner. He finds a headshot as well. Cadaver's down now too, and it's just Fearoff. He's been hit by that stun. He gets killed there. Locker looking for the trade, but he can't find the shots. Link will finish it off, and that's 13-9. Team Liquid will take map 3, 2-1. They're going to move on to main event.